Hey, good evening, Lottery family. It's Will coming to you live. It's Wednesday, February 16th, 9:49 p.m. Uh, just wanted to talk about something, a little family. So, to all the new subscribers, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I also wanted to talk about um, um what we're doing and mylottodata.com. As you guys know, ladies know, guys and ladies know, I've been working on a couple of new um, algorithms, and they've been fantastic. Fantastic is the best way to put it. Um, but something, family, it dawned on me. Ever since one of my subscribers hit that 50K, I've been thinking, that's all I've been thinking about. 50K, and 100K, and proving that it can be done. And so I've been thinking, because I want you to win too. I've been thinking, so if this is happening for your state, I want you to pay special attention to it, because I really think this is going to be the way forward, family. So just the quick math. Um, so if you pick the right number, right? Let's say this number right here. I'm looking at 598. That's the number that came out, and the number that corresponded to this 598 was 985, which isn't the winning number. So as I talked about before, you'd have to play this combo or you're not gonna win it. Same here. You see the 462 came out, and what came out here was 624 and 426. So you'd also have to play the combo. And then likewise, right here, 187, 187. You probably would have got it here, but knowing that you missed it here and then maybe picked it up here, that would have been frustrating. Even here, back on the sixth, 413, 134, you would have been really pissed at, with missing that. And I'm saying this to communicate, if you're going to go after it, family, you have to go after it with expectation to win, like not even playing with it. And so, I think I've said this before, like having the right mindset and actually doing the things that ensures the win is the best way to go. I'll also share this too. You guys see, the sum of 22, you see the 9, you see the 12. You see these sums are not in any, well, the 9 and the 8 may be close. But other than that, you don't have any real um, relationship with those numbers. Like maybe right here, maybe you could do something right here, but still you'd introduce a times drawn component that probably would force you to spend more money. So here's what we're doing, family. Here's what we're doing. When we go after that 100K, we're gonna use a strategy, sort of like a combined strategy. We're going to use a consecutive draw strategy, and we're also going to use what I call the repeat strategy. And why are we doing that? We're doing that because we want to narrow this list down so small that when it starts repeating again, we're going to catch it and we're going to feel confident that we're going to catch it. We're not playing anymore. We know that we could put enough numbers out there for quirky. Like for example, this was like a little simple small win. It's nothing. It's nothing even to call home about, family. I had to really rethink this. I had to really think about. It. I was like, that's a win, but now you have to go back to the drawing board. See this 206 that came out? If we had just done just like this, you see that? And let's pretend like I didn't know what that was, and we do a dedupe. Um, Let me see if I put this on the 11th through the 16th, something like that. Refresh it. Oh wait, from the 11th through the 15th, something like that. Oh boy, now I'm really going after something. 11th through the 15th. I did that. 45 numbers, dedupe, exclude past winners. See, we had the winner in there, family, with the 206. We would have had to play that combo, and 25 numbers is below our 40 number threshold, so we would have picked up the win. You multiply this times three, you're talking about $75 to win $250. That seems like a win, but I don't feel comfortable about those types of wins anymore, family. I just don't. I feel that I want to get the win. I want to do the combo on it, but I want to be so sure of what that next number is, and I want to have it under. I want to have it somewhere around five or six numbers. Because if I have it around five, six numbers, and I'm pretty sure and I'm sort of following the consecutive draw strategy, where every day I know I'm getting a hit, that's going to be the win for me, family. So we're looking at Florida like like I always tend to do. Um, but I want you to be on the lookout for this, family. RBTL has this, and I've talked about this before, and I want you to pay special attention to it because I, you know, trying to time the lottery to predict which number is coming out is really hard, and it's hit or miss sometimes, family. And if you're trying to put 50K in your pocket, you can do it, but I'm trying to do this in such a way where you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get it, family. You understand? So if you had $3,000 and you said, hey, I want to make $10,000, easily you could have easily done that. So anybody watching, if you're trying to like, oh well, let me spend 3,000 to get 10, you could easily do that. Easily do that. But if you're trying to keep this, like under, I'd say probably under $1,000, I think this is the better strategy. You just may have to have a little bit of patience, family. Just a little bit of patience. And you've seen me talk about this before, right? It's when this count here gets really high, and you've seen it. This is what we were just looking at in consecutive draws. You see, it's at a count of five right now, but what it's essentially saying is five. It really is going to work out to like 10 now, but five of these repeats have come out of this year month profile 2017-07. It's come out of this month's profile. And so there's a couple of them left in here that I think is gonna present, especially if you exclude past winners. So this is RBTL, but RBTL is really more like an older version or a legacy version of consecutive draws. So if I put this guy here, this click on here, you'll see you're going to have 22 numbers. But if I exclude the past winners, oh, my mouse doesn't work. You see, I have, it looks like it's 12 numbers, but it effectively it's six numbers. And that's kind of where I want to stay, family. I can dedupe this. So hear me out. This is what I'm communicating. You want $50,000. I know you do. $50,000 you could do something with. Even if you wanted to scale that back, you want $10,000. $10,000 you could do something a little with. But if you're patient and if you wait a little bit, this is going to start trending again. Or even, I'll go one further. This 2012 is going to start trending again, right? This guy is going to start trending again. And you may even see these guys here. They may start trending again. This one looks a little more inviting because it has a smaller list of numbers. When you see another entry go into this field here, family, like this 397, it's going to show you something. It may even show you something tonight as I speak of this. When you see these numbers start to go up pretty fast, right? That's how you know. So if I were to, let me see if I can bring this range down a little bit and do something like, I don't know, maybe the last 7 days and see if it's still high. That's how you can tell it's trending. Yeah, see, we've sort of come off of it a little bit. Um, that 393, we were looking at that with 2012, and it sort of fell out of the picture a little bit, which is kind of strange. No, I think it was still. No, 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 no. It's still here. This guy is still here. There was a 206. Two of these guys came out. This one just had a lot of times where a 3973 occurred twice. So really, this is really only just one time. Twice, because this number came out twice. You could see that. But this effectively just has two of the winners coming out of this repeat. But family, this is still in play. This is still in play. You exclude these past winners. Now you're getting into three numbers. The 187 came out before earlier. So now you're dealing with just two numbers that you could put in play and then just run it up. You could do the combo on it. You could do, you may even want to try like a crazy box. What I'm telling you is the only way you're going to be able to run up that number, really get that bag, is for that that consecutive draw is going to give you the the confidence to know that those the next number is going to come from that year month profile. And when you have that year month profile and you've reduced it down to two numbers, man, then you just run it up. I will say an interesting tidbit, doing same month, different year profile. That 034 was right there. So that looks attractive to me. And the 719 looks very attractive to me. When you see it post again in these months, family, when you see this go up again, uh, it doesn't matter what state, you can narrow it down and feel very confident that, hey, that next number is going to come within a very short amount of time, probably the next cycle or within the same cycle of the drawing. Um, let me just pare that back a little bit so everyone who looks at this understands what I'm saying. When you are trying to do something, anything in life, you have to be very precise about what you want. I think what tends to happen is, folks will make a decision about one thing, and then you'll make another decision about another thing, which counters the decision that you initially thought you were going to make, and then you kind of have this back and forth thing. Oh, I just want to get a hit. Oh, I just want to win 500. Oh, I just want to win 1,000. Oh, I want to win 50,000. The way I find that life works, you have to commit to what in your mind you're saying you want to do. Like if you wanted to win, um, you guys, everyone knows there's 220 possible numbers. You could just play that 50 cents and you bring it down to 110 and you win most of the time. You see some of these numbers the way they came out. like 246, for example. You would have won that $250 spending $110. But who cares about that? We don't care about the small numbers, family. We want to run it up. We want to feel confident when we do that. And I'm not saying that this is something that can happen every day. I've never communicated you can win the lottery every day with these types of strategies. Um, what I'm communicating, if you're a little patient and if you watch for these clues where the repeats start happening, remember, for a pattern, you're looking for three. These aren't quite there yet. They're kind of baking still, so there's some potential. But when it hits three, that's how you know. Like this particular one has hit three already. So if I were to put it back on this month, you'll see a lot of these guys, well, not a lot, but some of these guys have hit three. Actually, I take that back. There's quite a few of these that have hit three already. Yeah, quite a few of these guys that have hit three already. But the ones that are most attractive are these guys right here. And why is that? It's because they have the smaller months. They have the smaller months. 1995, they were only doing a single draw back in Florida. 1999, it wasn't until 2007, I think they went until daily draw or twice a draw, um, two times a day. I mean, so you see, there's some real small numbers in here. Um, that 187, you see it right there. The 264 and the 397. We talked about that. So there's a couple of these guys left on the table. Again, we're not trying to get these lists and lists of numbers to play. We want to narrow this down as much as we can, family. So here I'm communicating this again. When you get to these really small R counts, like 10, anything half of 20, like 10 or 6, those are the ones that you want to pay special attention to. Even this guy right here, 1991, because this is also a small guy. These are going to be your numbers, family. When this list gets really low, this is really 8 numbers, because remember, everything is dual here. When this list gets really low, man, I really like this 297 too. When this list gets really low, that's when you can bet aggressively and put $100 on it. Family, that's all it takes. $100 on it, and you have 120, and you have $10,000. Um, $600 gives you $50,000. And I say go for it. That's how you do it. And yeah, family, you've heard me say this also too. You're not going to lose. You may not get the first hit, but there's nothing in life where you just consecutively lose. People who say that they consecutively lose, I don't believe them. You're not doing something right if you consecutively just lose. I don't know how you can incorporate data, which this is, incorporate data and make decisions based on data, and then you just lose. That doesn't make any sense at all. Um, Thank you for being subscribers. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, if you're trying to win $50,000, you want to make this list super, super low. Forget chasing the $1,000. You know you could do that. You know you could get $500 or $40. You're changing your denomination, and you're going after what it is you say you want. You want that $50,000? Get that number list very, very low, then bet to win $50,000. That's the key, family. Peace.